Can AI fool your bank's voice verification? Why your voice should no longer be treated like a password. For years, banks have told customers that their voice could help prove their identity, but artificial intelligence can now create remarkably convincing copies of real voices. Does that make voice verification obsolete? Or does it simply mean we need stronger protection around it? Your voice becomes a voice print. Voice verification does not simply depend on whether someone sounds like you. A voice biometric system analyzes many characteristics of speech and creates a mathematical voice print. When you call, the system compares your live speech with the stored voice print. A familiar voice is no longer proof. Voices have always been recordable, but AI can now generate new synthetic speech that convincingly imitates what a real person might say. Public videos, voicemail greetings, podcasts, and social media clips can provide source material for voice cloning tools. That means a familiar voice alone should never automatically earn our trust. Not necessarily, but it has limits. Some voice biometric systems may look for signs that speech is live rather than recorded or artificially generated. They may also check account information, calling patterns, devices, and other fraud indicators. Voice verification can still be one piece of the security puzzle, but it should not be the entire puzzle. Wells Fargo still offers voice verification. Wells Fargo continues to offer an optional voice verification service. Its public information says a customer's voice print is used along with other identifying information. That is important. The voice is meant to assist verification rather than act as the only lock on the account. You are in control. Voice verification is optional. Customers who are uncomfortable using it may ask Wells Fargo to remove their stored voice print and use other available verification methods. Always contact the bank using the official number printed on your card or displayed in the banking app. Secure does not mean unbeatable. Wells Fargo describes voice verification as a secure and convenient way to help verify customers. However, public information does not explain how the system performs against every new AI voice cloning technique. Current NIST guidance for federal digital authentication does not permit voice biometric comparison as an authentication method. While this standard may not directly govern a bank's telephone system, it demonstrates why a voice should not be trusted as sufficient proof of identity by itself. The absence of public testing details does not prove that the system is unsafe. It means customers should not assume that any biometric technology is unbeatable. The call may sound real even when it is fake. The immediate risk for most people may not be an AI defeating the bank's internal system. It may be a scammer using a cloned voice to fool a family member or account holder into revealing a password, security code, or personal information. Security rules. Rule number 1. Never give a security code to someone who contacted you unexpectedly. Hang up and call the bank using the number on your card. Rule number 2. Create a private family code word. If an urgent call appears to come from a relative, ask for the code word and call them back on a known number. Use more than your voice. Turn on account and transaction alerts. Use strong, unique passwords and a reputable password manager. Never approve an unexpected login. Contact the bank through an official number. Use a passkey when your bank offers one. Otherwise, protect a strong, unique password with two-step verification. Your voice is an identifier, not a secret. Voice verification may still help a bank recognize its customers, especially when combined with other protections. But in the age of AI voice cloning, your voice should not be treated like a secret password. Trust several layers of security, not simply something that sounds like you. Verify before you trust, even when the voice sounds exactly right. I'm Bob, the Cyber Guy. Stay safe. It's a dangerous world out there.